Have you ever looked directly into your cat's eyes and thought it was a way of showing affection? For humans, eye contact usually means connection. But for cats, it's a completely different story. One staring into your cat's eyes. In cat language, a direct, unbroken stare isn't a sign of love, it's a form of threat. This instinct comes from their natural behavior. When two cats lock eyes for too long, it often signals that a conflict is about to happen. So when you hold your gaze on your cat for even a few seconds too long, they may feel pressured or challenged. That's why many cats will turn their head away, avoid your gaze, or seem uncomfortable when you stare at them. It's not because they're cold or distant, it's because they're trying to diffuse tension. The right way to communicate is actually very simple. Look at your cat gently, give a slow blink, and then look away. To a cat, this is like saying, "I'm not a threat, I trust you." If you've accidentally stared at your cat in the past, don't worry. Just changing the way you communicate can make your cat feel more at ease and over time, much closer to you. 2. Petting your cat for too long. Have you ever experienced this? Your cat is lying calmly on your lap, purring contentedly, and then suddenly turns around and bites your hand. It feels confusing. You think you didn't do anything wrong, but in reality, you've crossed an invisible boundary that every cat has. Cats have a limited tolerance for being touched. At first, petting feels pleasant, it helps them relax and bond with you. But when that stimulation goes on for too long, their nervous system starts to react in the opposite way. What once felt good slowly turns uncomfortable and eventually overwhelming. At that point, the bite isn't aggression, it's a final warning signal. Here's the important part. Your cat always gives you signs beforehand, but most people miss them. Before the bite, you might notice subtle cues like the tail starting to flick, the ears slightly turning back, or the skin along their back rippling. That's your cat saying, "Stop, that's enough." The problem is, we often get caught up in the moment. We're enjoying how soft and cute they are, so we overlook these small signals. Then when the bite happens, it feels like a sudden switch, but in reality, your cat has been warning you all along. The solution is simple. Keep petting sessions short, and always pay attention to your cat's reactions. The moment you notice any of those signs, stop right away and let your cat decide when they want more. This isn't rejection. In fact, it's the opposite. It's your cat teaching you how to love them the right way by respecting their boundaries, not crossing them. 3. Moving your cat's favorite spot. Have you ever noticed that your cat always has a favorite spot? It might be a corner of the sofa, an old blanket, or even a box that seems completely worthless to you. To you, it's just an object. But to your cat, it's a safe territory they've carefully claimed. Cats don't see your home the way you do. They build their world through scent and familiarity. Every place they lie down, rub their face on, or touch with their paws gets marked with pheromones, a way of saying, "This is mine. I'm safe here." So when you suddenly clean up, rearrange furniture, or throw away something your cat loves, you're not just tidying up. In your cat's eyes, you've erased part of their territory, and that can make them feel disoriented and insecure. The effects aren't always obvious right away, but over time, you may notice your cat becoming more tense, avoiding their usual spots, or even changing behaviors like eating less or going to the bathroom in the wrong place. It's not because they're being difficult, it's because their sense of security has been disrupted. The rule here is simple. Respect what your cat has chosen. If they love a certain spot, it's not random, it's the place where they feel safest. If you absolutely need to make changes, do it gradually. Move things little by little, keep familiar scents when possible, or place the item in a new spot that's close to the old one. Small, controlled changes help your cat adjust without feeling like their entire world has been turned upside down. 4. Disturbing your cat while they're eating. Do you often stand nearby, talk to your cat, or pet them while they're eating? To us, it feels like a normal way to show care and affection. But for cats, this is actually one of the most sensitive moments of their day. In the wild, eating is when a cat is most vulnerable. With their head down in the food bowl, their field of vision is limited, and their focus is entirely on eating, meaning their ability to react to danger is reduced. Even though house cats live in a safe environment, this instinct is still deeply ingrained. So when you approach, talk, or touch your cat while they're eating, their brain automatically shifts into alert mode. On the outside, they may seem calm, but internally, they're not fully relaxed. Part of their attention is always monitoring you. This can lead to consequences you might not expect. Some cats will start eating faster than usual, as if they need to finish quickly before something happens. Eating too fast can cause vomiting or digestive issues. Others may become hesitant or even avoid eating altogether when someone is nearby. In multi-cat households, this pressure becomes even more obvious. Just one cat standing too close while another is eating can be enough to make them feel threatened. The rule is simple but very important. When your cat is eating, leave them alone. Don't talk to them, don't touch them, and don't hover too close. If you have multiple cats, give each one their own separate eating space. For your cat, a few quiet minutes with their food isn't just about eating, it's about feeling completely safe. Ignoring your cat. When you come home, when you walk through the door after a long day, what's the first thing you do? Put your keys down, check your phone, change your clothes, but there's one small detail most people overlook. Your cat is right there, watching you come home. For a cat, coming to greet you isn't random. It's a ritual, a key part of how they build relationships. When your cat approaches you with their tail held high, sometimes with a soft little chirp, they're saying, "I recognize you, you belong here, and I care about you." But if you walk past them without responding, to you it's just a small moment. To your cat, it's a missed signal. They won't react immediately, they won't get angry or complain, but they will remember. Over time, if these greeting moments are consistently ignored, your cat will start to change. They may stop coming to greet you, they'll communicate less. Not because they no longer care, but because they've learned that you don't participate in that ritual. The good news is, it only takes 3 seconds to fix this. When you walk in the door, simply look at your cat gently. Give a slow blink. Say something soft and calm. That's it. But to your cat, it means recognition. It means connection. It means, I care about you too. If you've read this and realized you've missed this moment before, comment 1 below. It's the first step to truly understanding your cat better. 6. Where your cat sleeps reveals their level of trust. Have you ever wondered why your cat chooses such specific places to sleep? Sometimes they lie right on your chest, other times at the foot of the bed, or even in a completely different room. This isn't random, it's the most honest reflection of how much your cat trusts you. When a cat sleeps, they are at their most vulnerable. No alertness, no defense, almost completely relaxed. That's why the place they choose to sleep is the place where they feel safest. If your cat sleeps on your chest or curls up close to your face, that's an incredibly strong sign. They're putting themselves in a position where they can't react quickly, right next to you. What they're saying is, I trust you completely. This isn't just comfort, it's deep trust. If your cat chooses to sleep at the foot of the bed, that's still a very positive sign. They want to be near you, but with a bit of distance. It's a kind of, I trust you, but I'm still aware. They feel safe, yet still keep an easy escape route if needed. And if your cat sleeps in another room, it doesn't mean they don't love you, but it can be a sign that they don't feel 100% secure yet. There may be small things in your daily interactions that make them a little cautious, those unspoken rules you might not fully realize yet. The important thing is, all of this can change. A cat's trust isn't fixed, it's built day by day through your actions. As you start respecting these subtle rules, you'll gradually notice your cat choosing to be closer to you even in their deepest sleep.